10 years from now, some of the countries you think you know will be unrecognizable. New economic powers are rising. Old powers are declining. Cities that didn't exist 20 years ago are now global hubs. And the shifts happening right now will determine where opportunity lives for the next generation. Here are 10 countries that will look completely different by 2035. Number 1. India. By 2035, India will be the world's third largest economy, surpassing Japan and Germany. It already has the world's largest population and the fastest growing middle class. The tech sector is exploding. India produces more software engineers annually than any other country. Major global companies are moving operations there. If you're not paying attention to India, you're missing the biggest economic story of this decade. Number 2. Saudi Arabia. The country is in the middle of the most dramatic transformation of any nation on Earth. Vision 2030, the government's plan to move away from oil dependency, is building entire cities from scratch, opening the country to tourism for the first time, and creating a technology and entertainment sector that didn't exist 5 years ago. Neom, the $500 billion futuristic city being built in the desert, is either the most ambitious urban project in history or the most expensive mistake, probably both. Number 3. Nigeria. By 2035, Nigeria will have a larger population than the United States. It already has Africa's largest economy and one of the world's fastest growing tech ecosystems. Lagos is now called the Silicon Valley of Africa. With the median age of 18 years old, Nigeria has the youngest and most entrepreneurial workforce on the planet. The challenges are real: infrastructure, governance, inequality, but so is the opportunity. Number 4. Vietnam. Quietly, Vietnam has become one of the world's most important manufacturing hubs as companies move supply chains out of China. Apple, Samsung, and Intel have all moved significant production there. The economy has grown over 6% annually for the past decade. And unlike many fast-growing economies, Vietnam has invested heavily in education, producing a highly skilled young workforce that global companies are competing to hire. Number 5. Germany, but not in a good way. Europe's largest economy is facing a crisis it hasn't seen since reunification. Energy costs skyrocketed after Russia's war in Ukraine. The auto industry, the backbone of German manufacturing, is losing ground to Chinese and American electric vehicle makers. Aging population, declining competitiveness. Germany in 2035 could look very different from the economic powerhouse it was in 2015. Number 6. Indonesia. The fourth most populous country on Earth is positioning itself as the next major emerging market. It has massive natural resources, a growing middle class of 130 million people, and a government actively attracting foreign investment in tech, renewable energy, and manufacturing. By 2035, Indonesia could be a top 10 global economy, and most people in the West are still not paying attention. Number 7. Japan. Facing an existential demographic crisis. Japan has the oldest population of any major country. More adult diapers are sold than baby diapers. The workforce is shrinking faster than immigration can replace it. By 2035, Japan will have lost millions of workers and faces a pension system under extreme pressure. The country's response, massive investment in robotics and AI to replace human labor, could either save the economy or become a model for the aging world. Number 8. Colombia. We mentioned it in our last video about Americans leaving the US, and for good reason. Colombia has transformed dramatically over the past 20 years. Medellin went from the world's most dangerous city to one of the most innovative. Foreign investment is surging, the digital nomad economy is booming, and Colombia's geographic position, connecting North and South America, gives it strategic advantages that are only beginning to be realized. Number 9. Ethiopia. Africa's second most populous country is building infrastructure at a scale that's hard to comprehend. The largest dam in Africa, new rail systems, industrial parks attracting global manufacturers. Ethiopia has the youngest population of any country with over 100 million people. If political stability can be maintained, a significant if, Ethiopia could be to Africa in 2035 what China was to Asia in 2005. And number 10, the United States, not declining, but changing. America in 2035 will still be the world's largest economy and dominant military power. But its share of global GDP is shrinking as other countries rise. The internal political and social tensions of the 2020s are reshaping institutions and priorities. The America of 2035 will be more diverse, more technologically powerful, and more contested at home than the America of today. The question isn't whether America will matter, it will. The question is whether it will lead or adapt. 10 countries, 10 very different stories. The world is moving faster than most people realize, and the shifts happening right now will create enormous opportunities for the people who see them coming. Subscribe to Wired Wealth for more videos on the trends reshaping how the world works. Drop a comment. Which country surprised you most on this list?